Hello and welcome to another episode here on my channel. My name is Chaosmole and I'm a partnered variety streamer at twitch.tv/chaosmole, and today I want to talk to you about positioning. What is positioning and why is it so important to variety streamers? Well, there will be some different explanations on what positioning actually means, but the basis is basically always the same, like no matter who you are listening to. But let me tell you what positioning actually means. And before we jump into it, one last thing. Positioning is not the end to all means in any shape or form. It's not like positioning will give you the crazy edge above everyone else, but it will help you to basically reach the viewers of a game to a maximum effect. So, what is positioning? Well, positioning itself is really simple. You position your channel at the right time, at the right place, with the right game to get the maximum viewers out of it. And what that means is when you are streaming on a platform like Twitch, you have to look around. What is going on in the gaming world right now, especially as a variety streamer? Like, which games are like played a lot? Which other streamers are actually playing these games? What is up with that particular game? Let me give you a few examples here. Let's say you are looking for a new game and you are like, what could I play? Well, you probably go to Twitch and you look up like which games are like very much played right now, and you decide that's the game I want to play because it has the most viewers, and with that I have a higher chance that I get some more viewers in my channel. Now, it's not that simple. There are a lot of variations which can go into that thought. Like, does this game have an established community? Is there a certain thing happening with the game? Like, is a prequel coming out, a sequel coming out? Is there a new expansion coming out? Is there a new patch coming out? Like, these are all very important things you have to think about. And then, of course, you have to think about, is my community also okay with this game? Like, it doesn't really help you when you decide that there is like a big patch, let's say for Fortnite coming out, right? There's a big patch for Fortnite coming out, and it might bring you viewers, but the community you have already established are not really people who are watching Fortnite at all. So for you, this would be more damaging because the people who are normally watching you will be like, yeah, dude, I like to support you, but Fortnite, nah, man. And then you might lose the same amount of viewers you just gained by playing Fortnite. So definitely make sure you know your community. The next point is clearly which other streamers are actually streaming the game. Let me give you another example of this. Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves is occupied by some of the larger streamers on Twitch, like Summit1G, Lyrics, and then many others. And the answer is you might not want to compete with them. Because when a big patch is coming out or a big expansion or whatever is happening with Sea of Thieves, these streamers will definitely be there to hug that spot and basically draw all the viewers into their channel. So when you look at the category, you see like 60,000 people are watching Sea of Thieves, and you're like, oh, wow, I have to stream that game. But you realize very quickly that 30,000 people are watching Summit and 29,000 people are watching Lyric, so the rest 1,000 people are watching somebody else. Like, you really have to make sure that if you are going into a game, that you might not run into the big streamers who hug all the attention, who hug all the viewers. So you might want to evade that. And of course, to make this very clear again, does that mean this is how you should decide how to play like a certain game? No. The answer is clearly no. That's not what I meant. But let me give you a wonderful example of this. Monster Hunter World. Monster Hunter World is a game which, at least for me, was on my list for quite some time. I have played it at release for like 20 minutes. And then I was like, yeah, no, you know what? It's not my type of game. It's just not my type of game. And that was it. I never cared for that game ever again. Now, I knew that a big patch for Monster Hunter World was coming out this week. Actually, it's coming out tomorrow. And it might be a good idea to check out Monster Hunter World if I wanted to do that. Well, turns out that's exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to check out Monster Hunter World because there are not a lot of other games right now on my list. It's the typical dry period in the gaming industry. And I was thinking about playing that game for a few months now. So I was looking at it and I was like, okay, when would be the best timing to actually jump into Monster Hunter World? And for me, the answer was this week. Because I started on Monday, I started to stream a little bit, I started to draw some people to my channel, and so now when the patch is coming out tomorrow, I have a higher chance to get some more people in my channel who have already seen me before, and they're like, oh, it's Chaos Mo streaming Monster Hunter World again. Well, and he is also like streaming the newest patch. Yeah, his show was alright. Let's hang out a little bit in his channel. And that's what I did, and that's what I do. And you can do that with a lot of games. Like, because a lot of games function like this. Like, if you start to stream a game, think about when it would make sense. Let me give you another example. Let's say you are a relatively small streamer. You haven't really established a community yet, and Cyberpunk 2077 is coming out. And what a lot of people will think is immediately, dude, I have to stream Cyberpunk. Like, it's the biggest hype game this year, and there are hundreds of thousands of people who will probably watch it. Yeah, I have to stream this game. And my answer is maybe not. Yeah, stream Cyberpunk, sure, but should you do it at release? The answer is, whoop. Excuse me. No, the answer is no. Maybe you shouldn't stream it on release because, well, everyone will do it. Everyone and their grandma will stream Cyberpunk. That category will be so packed in comparison to other categories that it might be wise, especially if you're a new and smaller streamer, to go into another category. Don't stream Cyberpunk, maybe, because there will be also a huge chunk of the internet who just don't want to watch it. And this could be the best time for you to stream something else. I know it sounds crazy when you think about it. It's like, wait, but why would I? Yeah, because as I said, everyone is streaming it. There's a lot of story spoilers there. Everyone wants also to play it themselves, and they are just big established streamers who will hug this category and will take all the viewers. So if you are a streamer with, let's say, 10 viewers or 5 viewers, that viewer amount will not really increase for you. It has even a chance to damage your channel because the viewers you maybe have will think, do I want to watch that person right now? Like, I like to watch him, but I want to play Cyberpunk myself. I don't want to get any spoilers. Or maybe nah. I'm like to watch like my big YouTuber, my big Twitch streamer when the big games are coming out. You would not be the person I would watch. It's as simple as that. And I know that sucks, and nobody wants to think about that. But that is how it sometimes works. It happened to me multiple times when I streamed, when I was still a super small channel and I started out at Mixer. I had multiple games where I believe that, well, I stream it, they're big games, I will gain viewers from that. And the reality is, I didn't. Quite the contrary. Like, I lost viewers and they came back after the game wasn't as big anymore. So, unfortunately, positioning is key. So, if you know what is going on your platform, what other streamers are doing, and which game is doing something special right now, which can help you to gain some viewers, it makes sense to think about that game. Again, this is definitely not a thing of you should only play the games which are popular right now or which have special events going on right now. That's not what it is. It's really just the positioning of when you have planned a game anyways. Maybe the timing for that particular game just could be better. Maybe you want to come back to that game in 3 months, in 5 months, 6 months, maybe in a year. Or maybe you stream it on release because it will really, really help you to raise awareness for your channel. But to figure that out for yourself is something which is tough and takes time and takes a lot of thinking. So start to do positioning as early as possible because it can really, really help you. And one last tip, even with that said, don't be afraid of testing something out. Don't be afraid of maybe you dive into Cyberpunk. Maybe you are getting lucky. Maybe you are getting tons of people. But don't be disappointed when it doesn't happen. Because chances are very high, as I said, everyone will stream and play Cyberpunk. And you are just one out of hundreds and millions of people. So keep that in mind. With that said, thanks so much for watching. If you want to see more of me and my channel, you can check me out at chaosmole on twitch.tv/chaosmole. And we are always streaming from Monday to Friday, starting at 8 a.m. ET, which is 1 p.m. GMT and 2 p.m. Central European Time. With that said, thank you so much for watching and